Hey, Diesel here, and as far as the kids are inside this GameStop right here, and so I just thought I would make a video, say hello. It's Saturday afternoon. We went to go see the Supergirl movie, and it's not really too bad. I mean, it's sort of crazy because the girl who plays Supergirl, you don't see her as much as what the other girl who's in the movie. You know, it's almost like Supergirl with that girl. It's not a bad movie, but it's no Superman movie. I mean, what I could do without it. Now we did get popcorn. You know, we got 2 popcorns and we got on 4 drinks. And the thing about it is, like, holy smokes, 2 popcorns. You know, 2 large popcorns and 4 large drinks. It was $120, and it's just mind blowing on what it costs you from popcorn. Now, I used to work at the theater a long time ago, and I realized the reason why things cost so much is because they have to pay for the movies, because they just don't instantly send the movies onto the movie theaters. They have to bid on the movies. But really, and by the time you already got your popcorn and everything is self-checkout, so there's really nothing. The popcorn that was in the warmer there, you just open up the little door and grab your own popcorn and fill your own drinks and stuff like that. Now, don't get me wrong, it's a free refill, but by God, I can go to Vegas and get me a buffet, you know, and on even that's cheaper, $100 some dollars for 2 popcorns, 4 sodas. And you guys, and then it cost, you know, we went to the matinee, so I took my 2 kids, all right, and took my wife and I, and $45 on for tickets. It's like, so it's almost $200 to go see this movie. Where is the family? Where is the family fun anymore? Like, anything, you can't even go see a movie. You know, like, yeah, people say, well, I just don't buy that stuff. But man, when you walk in and you see the popcorn and stuff like that, and you almost instantly want it. I was going to say you smell the popcorn, but these guys, the people behind the counter, they're not popping no popcorn. Half that popcorn, a lot of people don't know this because I worked at the theater myself, you know, long time ago. It was actually my first job, but we saved the popcorn from the nights before. If it don't sell, we put them in trash bags, right? And then the next day, we would dump that trash bag back into the other popcorn. Now, you're supposed to mix it throughout the day, and you're always supposed to have popcorn popping when before a movie starts. So that way, you know, it just upsells. But you know, the buckets have gotten smaller. You know, like how they always got those stupid buckets where like now they got the Minions and Milana and all that, and the buckets used to be really big. But now now they're small. They used to have the bags, and they still have the bags. Just that I like to put a lot of butter on it. A lot of people don't know this trick, because you know, sometimes you get butter all at the top, but you can't get at the bottom. But you know, since it's self-serve, you have to put your own butter and everything on also. So I take a straw and I stick it inside the popcorn, and I push the butter thing, and then that way the butter is getting through the bottom. And then I'll raise it up and stick it in other different parts. So that way you got butter through the whole thing, which is a smart idea, I think. And if you think so, put it in the comments, let me know down there below. And that, and I take a salt shaker with me, and you know, just salt the heck out of that popcorn on throughout the movie. But yeah, 120 some bucks, and 40 some dollars on for tickets. $200 to go see a movie. And now it's the matinee. But anyway, Supergirl, not worth the $200. You know, I don't think there's any movie worth $200. Now back in the day when I was a kid, I loved Star Wars. Who else loved Star Wars? But now, man, you know, ever since Lucas sold Star Wars to Disney has so messed up Star Wars. Star Wars sucks, and that's why Han Solo, you know, Han Solo or Han Solo, however you want to, decided like, hey, kill me off because this sucks. And I was like, hey, take me with you, Han, because yeah, it does suck. So, but either that, or if you go see movies nowadays, now I was so scared because on when I seen the previews for Supergirl, and they just showed Supergirl on with the other girl constantly through the whole thing. I thought, man, please don't make Supergirl like bi or whatever like that. We don't need that stuff. And one crazy thing is, like, I remember reading the comic books, Superman, Supergirl, and then they had the dog and everything like that. But everybody was wholesome, stuff like that. Here, she when she starts off, she's on another planet and she's still celebrating her birthday, and she just loves the alcohol. And, like, do we really need to put that in there? I don't know. I am, however, looking very forward to July 31st onto the next Spider-Man movie again, and I see where they're trying to reboot it almost. And I'm not sure. It looks really good. For the Hulk is my favorite, and I've seen the coming attractions and where the Hulk is inside this movie. Some people say he's not going to be green; he's going to be gray. All right, but I remember being a kid, Spider-Man and the Hulk used to always fight. I don't know if people remember that or not, but anyway, it just $200 for a movie. Come on. Anyway, another thing that I've seen on the internet that's popped up, and people are talking about like Mandela effects. Now, I am a believer in Mandela effects, and I don't know if people are talking about this because it's people are trying to get likes and comments and stuff like that, and I just can't bring myself to be that kind of. I want to entertain, and I do want the likes, the views, the streams, but I just can't bring myself to do drawn out stupid stuff where like, oh, okay, once you figure out on how the algorithm works, people are just doing this stuff on just to get paid. All right, but anyway, the Mandela effect now that they're saying, like, Bewitched on that she never used her nose to to do the magic, and people are swearing up and down like, I will die on this hill, because I definitely remember what's called, like, I'm from Bewitched, wiggling her nose, and I grew up watching Bewitched, and I remember she didn't wiggle her nose. Now, you guys might disagree with me, and it's okay. I'm not here to just to do this, but I'm here to have a conversation. Remember, she didn't wiggle her nose. She cocked her mouth like, and people say, no, she never did that. Yes, she did. She always cocked her mouth like. But if you remember that, comment below and let me know. And if you think that she used her nose, now Tabitha, on the little girl, the little baby, she would always touch her nose like that. But Sam never did. She would take her mouth like sideways. I can't make my mouth like that, but yeah, and she did that in order to make her nose look like it was wiggling, but she didn't do that for but she didn't wiggle her nose. It was her mouth that caused it. But if there's any other Mandela effects on that you guys know, like on they say about Britney Spears inside the Oops, I Did It Again video, on did she wear a plaid shirt or skirt, or did she wear a black skirt? Right now they say it's black, but I thought it was always plaid. And my wife, she was a big Britney Spears fan. She said she swears it was a plaid skirt also. But then I think, like, are we thinking plaid because that's the normal schoolgirl outfit on that people are used to, all right? Or just like on Monopoly. Now, I know this is for a fact. They're like, they said the guy wore a monocle on just like the Mr. Peanut guy, but he never wore a monocle. We're so used to that. And or how about they say Fruit of the Loom always had that Capricornia or whatever like that. And I can't say for sure that I remember the Capricornia, but if you remember it, hey, drop a comment down below, on that. And another one said that Bob Dylan died long ago, but now Bob Dylan is back. And I love music, and I never ever heard about Bob Dylan dying. If you remember Bob Dylan dying, comment below. I don't remember that. If there's any other Mandela effects, like Looney Tunes, as far as I do think on that one's a little crazy. And this is like on Looney Tunes, TOONES or TUNES. Which one was it? Do you remember? Oh, but anyway, there's a bunch of Mandela effects, and let me know what you guys think. But wait, look, here's my kids. And there's my son Hunter. Say hi, Hunter.
No.
Oh, he said no. And there's my daughter Katie. Hi, Katie. Yeah, they came out of what's it called? What'd you buy in there? What'd you buy? Look at them. They're all shy. Look, he bought Supergirl. Oh, there you go. Katie, did you buy something? What'd you buy?
2 of those.
She bought 2 of these things, whatever they are. Oh, is this like My Little Pets or something?
It's
What is that?
Littlest Pet Shop.
Littlest Pet Shop. And then she got whatever this is. Oh, it's already opened. Five Nights at Freddy's. All right. That reminds me of the old Showbiz. I don't know if you guys remember Showbiz Pizza, but I don't know if that's where that come from or what. But let's see, what you got there? Oh, look, here's some beads. I don't know what that is. What is that? Oh, a Sonic. Sonic bracelet. On just like if I know you guys don't care on what my kids bought, but that's just what's going on today in Diesel's life. And so, all right, I'll see if I can get them to say this with me. All right, on the count of 3, we'll all say Diesel out. All right, 1, 2, 3. Diesel out.